Joseph, the son of Jacob and Rachel, had endured some very sad and painful events in his life. First, he was betrayed by his jealous brothers and sold into slavery in Egypt. Then, he was unfairly thrown into prison by his master Potiphar for something he didn't do. In spite of these sad and painful times, Joseph never quit serving God. He knew God was with him and would answer his prayers. While in prison, the warden noticed how wise and responsible Joseph was and decided to give him complete care over the prison and the prisoners. It was in prison that Joseph met two prisoners, the chief cupbearer to the king and the chief baker in the king's kitchen. They had made the king angry and had been thrown into prison with Joseph. One day, Joseph noticed that they were very sad and dejected, so he asked them, "Why are you both so sad?" One of them answered and said, "Both of us had a dream last night, but there is no one to tell us what they mean." Joseph said, "Don't you know that all interpretations of dreams come from God? Tell them to me, and we will let God tell us what they mean." The chief cupbearer said, "In my dream, I saw a vine in front of me, and on the vine there were 3 branches. As soon as it budded, it blossomed and ripened into grapes. I took the grapes and squeezed them in Pharaoh's cup and put the cup into his hand." God revealed the dream to Joseph. And Joseph said, "This is what it means. The 3 branches are 3 days. Within 3 days, you will be restored to your position of chief cupbearer to the king. You will be released from prison and begin serving him once more. But I ask you one thing. Please show me kindness. Mention me to the king, because I was thrown into prison for something that I didn't do." When the chief baker saw that the cupbearer's dream turned out good, he said to Joseph, "I too had a dream. And in this dream, I carried 3 baskets of bread on my head. The top basket of bread was full of baked goods for Pharaoh, but all kinds of birds were eating out of the basket." Once again, God revealed the dream to Joseph, and Joseph said, "The 3 baskets are 3 days. In 3 days, Pharaoh will hang you on a tree, and the birds will eat your flesh." And in 3 days' time, that is exactly what happened. The chief baker was hung on a tree, and his flesh was eaten by the birds, while the chief cupbearer went back to the palace to serve the king. Sadly, the chief cupbearer forgot all about Joseph, who was still in prison.